five-star competition, eventing competition of 2022. And we welcome forward our ground jury. For Great Britain, Sue Baxter. For Denmark, Anne Metabinda. And for France, Xavier Le Source. 12 nations to be represented and 51 competitors to bring forward their horses for this final five-star eventing competition in the world this year. It is Les 5 Étoiles de Pau. It is always a phenomenal end-of-term gathering, and what an international gathering we have, as always, here in the southwest of France. Our technical delegate for the 4 days of five-star eventing competition here, Gillian Kyle for Ireland. Well, the first we see will be for Germany, the sole competitors for Germany, and it will be Anna Katharina Vogel, who will bring forwards DSB Quintana P. Well, very warm conditions here in the southwest of France, as it is over much of Europe, and looks set very, very fair, with those temperatures continuing to grace us over the next few days here at Pau. Well, as always, a great team here from Great Britain. Many of the world stars from across the nations, but particularly from Great Britain. Always a very strong contingency coming down from the United Kingdom. And of course that includes American riders and New Zealand riders as well, based in the United Kingdom. So here we go for this first horse inspection, as we see Anna Katharina Vogel and DSB Quintana P for Germany. DSB Quintana P, the first to go down the runway, is accepted. And now the first of the 12 horses to come forward for France. And it is the turn of Jean-Loup Bijou to bring forward Utrello du Halage as the first of the French combinations. Utrello du Halage accepted.
Le 504, Sébastien Cavaillon nous présente Sarah Darouge.
And now forwards Sébastien Cavaillon. Sébastien presenting Sarah Darouge. Sarah Darouge is accepted.
Number 504 is accepted. Vient du Mont, le 505, présenté par Luc Chateau. Number 505.
Well, now the next of the French and the next of the Selle Francais horses to come forwards. This is Vient du Mont, presented by Luc Chateau. Vient du Mont is accepted.
Number 505 accepted.
So the first three of the 12 French horses accepted here on home soil.
Présenté par Florian Ganneval.
Now Bluebird de Beaufort, brought forward by Florian Ganneval. Bluebird de Beaufort is accepted. Karim Florent Lagougue brings forward Triton Fontaine. Karim Florent Lagougue, Rio team gold medalist and Tokyo bronze medalist, presents Triton Fontaine, who is accepted. Now Gireg Lecos with Esprit de la Loge. Esprit de la Loge, the sixth horse to come forward for France. Esprit de la Loge is accepted. So we continue with France as Caruso Bois Marotin is brought forward by Maxime Liviot. Maxime, 2016 Pau winner. Team bronze at the World Equestrian Games at Tyron in 2018. Caruso Bois Marotin, a 5-star first-timer, is accepted. Now forwards Churchill with Arthur Marks. Churchill is accepted. Through 3 still due to come forward for France. And the next of those is Tarastro. Tarastro brought forward by Régis Prudent. Tarastro is accepted. Now Song du Maguet, under the guidance of Rodolphe Scherer. Sangdomagé is accepted.
Number 512 accepted. L'Autriche.
Well, now the
502, number 502 for Austria, presented by Catherine.
and it looks as though we're now moving straight to Austria. Absolute Gold HDC perhaps not coming forward, so we will see. That was due to be forwards, but we now move to Austria, and Pippa 2 brought forward by Karin Kodem Hazarati. Pippa 2 is accepted.
Le 502 pour l'Autriche est accepté.
So one combination for Austria, and one combination for Ireland, and the Irish combination now forwards. And it is Alex Donohoe who brings forward the Irish sport horse Guidem Roller. Guidem Roller is accepted. But now, a representative for Switzerland, it is Felix Fogg bringing forwards at Colero. Felix Fogg and Colero, who have enjoyed so much success together in recent years, including winning Le Moulin this year on their dressage score. Colero is accepted for Switzerland. And now two due to be forwards for the United States of America. The first of those is Matthew Flynn and Wizard. Wizard brought forwards by Matthew Flynn for the United States of America.
Wizard accepted. Wizard accepted.
The KWPN Wizard is accepted. And now the second of the combinations for the United States of America. Islandwood Captain Jack, brought forwards by Caroline Martin. Caroline, who was so very successful last week at the World Young Horse 6 and 7-year-old competition at Le Lion de Jeu, has been asked to take Islandwood Captain Jack to the holding box. Now for Italy, Pietro Sande bringing forward Ruby de Prère. Oh, that's so good to see the Italian representation here. Of course, the World Championships, Eventing Championships this year in Pretoni in September. And Ruby de Preur is accepted.
Lithuania with pasties. Pour la Lituanie.
Now for Lithuania, this is Estis Vitkauskas bringing forwards Commander VG. Commander VG accepted for Lithuania. Well, now we move to Japan, and the first of the two combinations for Japan. And the first of the two combinations forwards now for Japan, and this is Feroso New Mode, the KWPN brought forward by Ritsu Katajima. Feroso New Mode is accepted. And now forwards Kazumo Tomoto with Brookpark Vikenti. Kazumo Tomoto, who was fourth individually at Tokyo last year. What a brilliant result it was for Kazumo and also for Japan. Brookpark Vikenti is accepted. So both of the Japanese combinations through, to the applause of connections. Well, now two horses to be presented for New Zealand. And the first of those is a Greenacres Special Cavalier, presented by Caroline Powell. Greenacres Special Cavalier accepted. Well, now the world number 2 Janelle Price is forward with Grappanero. Husband Tim Price, of course, world number 1. And Tim and Janelle riding on the crest of a wave, as they have been for some time. Wonderful globe-trotting operation, competitive operation that they have. Janelle this time with Grappanera. And Grappanera for New Zealand is accepted. Well, now the first to come forward for this super contingency from Great Britain. It is Rod Cantor who brings forward Rehi Royal Diamond. Rod, who so very nearly missed out on a medal at Bretoni in September at the World Championships. With Rehi Royal Diamond. Well, it's been another super year for Rod Cantor, so successful. And this time with Rehi Royal Diamond for Les 5 Étoiles de Pau. And Rehi Royal Diamond now confirmed as accepted. Well, now for Great Britain, Kirsty Chabert brings forward Classic the 6th. Oh, what a brilliant year Kirsty has had. So many highlights this year for Kirsty, including second at Le Moulin. As Classic the 6th is accepted. Well, we're actually moving now straight to David Dole, bringing forward Faro Point. Well, David Dole, who always competes successfully, really hit new heights this year, just out of the top 5 at badminton. Was 15th here last year, and Faro Point is accepted. Well, David, who over the past number of years has had 2 horses here before, brings forwards Galileo New Mode. So David, having guided Faro Point to acceptance in this first horse inspection, now trotting away from our ground jury with Galileo New Mode. Galileo New Mode is accepted. Well, a slight pause here in the first horse inspection as we rake the ground. And every surface that our horses move on, all equally important, including our inspection runways. And our very grateful thanks to all the team here, and of course to our volunteers who do such a splendid job at Pau, as they do at all our equestrian events worldwide.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Yes, grateful thanks to our colleague re-preparing the horse inspection runway.
519. Rockwin Bay, presented by Andrew Downs.
Now Rockwin Bay for Great Britain, presented by Andrew Downs. Good to see Andrew here at the 5 Po. Such a busy guy on the national circuit. As Rockwin Bay is accepted. Now, Time for Harry, presented by Nini French. Time for Harry is accepted. Well, now one of our 5-star first-timers. 5-star first time for both Xanthi Gulsack and High Tech. Well, this is a combination who've come up through the levels together. Xanthi, who has been, as a number of our riders do, juggling studies with top-level riding, as High Tech is accepted. Well, now for Great Britain, Max Gordon brings forward Redwood Clover. Redwood Clover by Captain Clover. Well, Redwood Clover being asked to be presented once again, this time on a looser rein. Redwood Clover is accepted. Well, now Louise Harwood brings forward Native Spirit. Well, Native Spirit, who's had a very successful preparation for Po, both eventing and show jumping. Show jumping at the meter 30 level and winning very recently.
Native Spirit accepted. Native Spirit accepted.
Native Spirit is accepted. Well, now the turn of Darren to come before our ground jury. and brought forward by Emma Hislop-Webb. Durrant is accepted.
Number 525, Creever Silver de Haar.
Well, now for Great Britain, Creever Silver de Haar, presented by Fiona Cashel. Creever Silver de Haar is accepted. Well, Fiona due to bring forwards 2 horses. We will see if she does now change to WSF Carthago. She does indeed. So the second of the horses to be presented, and both Irish sport horses. And WSF Carthago is accepted. The first of Fiona's horses presented, owned by Fiona Breach, and the second owned by Frank Breach. Well, Emily King is now forwards with Valmy Biats. Sol Francais Valmy Biats. Well, really good to meet a couple of the members of the Event Horse Owners Syndicate that own Valmy Biats.
Le cheval sera bien respecté. Le cheval sera bien respecté. Valmy Biats, holding box, please.
And Valmy Biats being asked to go to the holding box.
Number 528. Number 528. Cooley for sure. Greta Mason presents Cooley for sure.
Greta Mason and Cooley for sure now step forwards. Cooley for sure is accepted. Well, now Tom McEwen presents the first of his 2 horses, and the first is Bob Chaplin. Tom won it here in 2019 with Toledo de Cursa, the great Toledo de Cursa, with whom he went on to take individual silver and team gold at Tokyo last year. This time with one of his younger great string of horses, Bob Chaplin, who is accepted. So Tom now changes to Braveheart. Braveheart B.
Number 530.
Barbara Cooper's Braveheart B. Braveheart B is accepted, so both of Tom McEwen's rides forwards to the dressage.
Presented by Harry Reid.
Well, now Tenerez steps before our ground jury, presented by Harry Mead. David Burnside, Sophie Carruthers and Nigella Hall's Tenerez. By Jaguar Male. Well, Harry, who had another very successful visit to the United States of America and the Maryland 5-star just a couple of weeks ago. Well, Harry being asked to take Tenerez once more through the horse inspection. Tenerez is accepted. Now the turn of KEC Deacon and Aaron Miller. Heidi Bates, KEC Deacon. KEC Deacon accepted. Now Julia Norman with her own Ardea Berlin. Ardea Berlin is accepted. Dynasty now steps forwards under the guidance of Hector Payne for Great Britain. KWPN Dynasty. Dynasty is accepted. Now 5:35. This is Carden Earl Grey, presented by Kylie Roddy. Well, Kylie made her first appearance at the 5-star level and at Po here last year, and made a successful first appearance. And super to see Kylie back, this time with Cardin Earl Grey. Cardin Earl Grey is accepted. So we continue with Great Britain, and we now see Richard Skelt bringing forwards the Dutch warm blood Credo. Credo is accepted. Well, now Molly Summerland steps forward with her own Charlie Van Tehaven. Well, Charlie Van Tehaven and Molly Summerland made their 5-star debut at Po here in 2020 with a top 10 finish. What a start that was for them at this level. And then, of course, went on to win Le Moulin last year at the 5-star level. The youngest ever winner of Le Moulin, Molly Summerland. With her own Hanoverian Charlie Van Hayden. Charlie Van Hayden is accepted. Well, now Izzy Taylor with Happy Days. Well, each year Izzy puts in terrific performances at the very highest levels. I mean, at the top of eventing each year with those great performances. And being a very consistent performer here also at Po. Happy Days is accepted. Well, now Izzy turns her attention to monkeying around as our ground jury do the same. The second of the horses to be presented by Izzy. And this is a combination who won the 4-star long format competition at Brown this year. Monkeying around is accepted. So both horses presented by Izzy Taylor, accepted. Well, now Bubby Upton and Cannavaro. Bubby with both Cole and Cannavaro here last year. And what a brilliant story Bubby has had over the last few years through juniors, young riders, and now at the senior level. And Cannavaro is accepted. Well, now we're going to have a re-inspection for Great Britain for Varmybiats. So Emily King about to bring Varmybiats forwards once again. Our ground jury, Sue Baxter for Great Britain, and Mette Binder for Denmark, and Xavier Le Source for France. Varmybiats is accepted. So, all horses presented by British riders accepted. As we move to Australia, and it is Kevin McNabb and Willanga. Kevin, team silver medalist for Australia in Tokyo last year. Regular visitor down to the southwest of France and Pau. As Willanga is accepted. So that looks as though we have completed our inspection, our first horse inspection. We just await for final combination. Doesn't look as though that confirmation that Caroline Martin and Islandwood Captain Jack, who were also sent to the holding box, doesn't look as though they will be coming forwards for re-inspection. So that means that it will be 50. It will be 50 horses from the 12 nations who will make their way in front of our judges for the dressage this afternoon. And we look forward very much to that. You can see all the action from this live stream and hear the thoughts of our guests, and also the thoughts of my technical colleague who will be with me for France, Mathieu Bosselier, who will be with me throughout the sessions of dressage this afternoon and throughout the dressage sessions tomorrow. So this is Nick Wood saying we look forward to you all joining us again this afternoon for the first phase dressage and for those first sessions.